searched him on his person. They said they've begun going through them, encrypting some of them, and giving them back to the defense. That will take some time. There are going to be some motions in this case. One of those was addressed today.
Hey, talking about I'm gonna show out. It's just my life. You can't get mad. Get the off my page. Tell me I'm gonna show out. I ain't no show out. I earn my shit the hard way. Happen, and I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life.
CNN has reportedly... Shockwaves are hitting the internet as claims surface that Floyd Mayweather might be facing financial ruin. In mid-April 2025, a flood of posts and videos began spreading across social media, all suggesting that CNN had somehow gotten hold of Mayweather's private bank records that allegedly confirm his bankrupt. The buzz online has been non-stop, leaving fans and critics alike questioning the financial empire of one of boxing's biggest stars.
Asked for an investigation into leaks, saying that they believe the government, he suggested that the government was trying to, he accused the government of making a takedown of a successful black...
Explosive story first ignited on a popular Reddit thread, where anonymous users shared grainy, low-resolution screenshots claimed to show Mayweather's bank balances dipping into the negative, or even hitting zero. According to the posts, CNN anchors had reportedly discussed these leaked statements during a special Financial Watch segment, sending social media into a frenzy. The screenshots supposedly reveal multiple accounts under Mayweather's name, with figures ranging from -$25,000 to zero, alongside massive pending withdrawals labeled as alimony, taxes, and legal fees. One page allegedly lists total liabilities surpassing $120 million, without any assets to offset the debts. Reddit contributors pointed out that the documents appeared heavily redacted, with black bars hiding account numbers and other sensitive information, leaving only faint impressions of official bank letterheads. Advocates of the leak argued that these redactions added credibility, suggesting that CNN had obtained the documents legally under SHIELD laws but chose to obscure key details before going public. Once the leak hit, the story quickly exploded online. Influencers, commentators, and high-profile boxing personalities amplified the claims, and dramatic thumbnails fueled millions of views across social platforms. Even respected boxing podcast hosts dedicated entire episodes to analyzing the documents line by line, speculating about potential legal consequences for Mayweather. Adding fuel to the fire, Stephen A. Smith has weighed in once again, following reports that authorities raided the retired boxing legend's properties amid an ongoing investigation into alleged financial misconduct and mounting debts. The combination of leaked documents, high-profile scrutiny, and legal probes has turned this story into one of the most talked-about financial scandals in sports history.
Chaos broke out. And I'm not talking about legit, bona fide boxing, pure boxing chaos. I'm talking about the kind of stuff that's just embarrassing. Look at this here, please.
Federal authorities reportedly swooped in on Floyd Mayweather's homes in Miami and Las Vegas, just as his company, Mayweather Promotions, came under scrutiny for alleged tax evasion and other financial improprieties. During the raids, the FBI allegedly discovered several forged documents in his possession, sparking intense media coverage. On air, Stephen A. Smith didn't mince words, claiming that Mayweather's actions rival some of the most infamous financial criminals in history. The drama escalated after the raid, as investigations uncovered an unexpected twist. Many of the lavish properties Mayweather flaunted weren't truly his. Instead, they were part of strategic brand partnerships, where he posed as the owner to increase the property's allure and attract buyers, earning either cash payouts or occasional properties in return. Yet the FBI saw through the facade, describing the setup as a misleading scheme meant to deceive the public. Smith expressed shock over further findings connecting Mayweather to multiple cryptocurrency scams. In these schemes, he allegedly endorsed fake coins, only to disappear after followers invested, leaving many facing substantial financial losses. The entire situation painted a stark contrast between Mayweather's public persona and the complex, controversial financial dealings lurking behind the scenes.
When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop.
Stephen A. Smith highlighted that Floyd Mayweather's career appears to revolve around brand ambassador deals, where he projects ownership over companies and products that he doesn't actually control. According to Smith, Mayweather's supposed assets are often just promotional facades. Who's to say those private jets he flaunts aren't part of sponsorships too? Smith quipped, "The only thing you can really count on is his boxing record. Beyond that, the true extent of his wealth remains unclear." Footage from the raids suggests Mayweather's involvement in cryptocurrency schemes is far deeper than any questionable real estate ventures. Smith has even exposed several of Mayweather's hidden crypto activities over the years, arguing that most of his illicit dealings are buried in digital currencies because they fly under the radar. Together with his crypto partners, he allegedly swindled fans out of hundreds of millions. Authorities are urged to scrutinize this side of his business more thoroughly. Additionally, Smith revealed that blockchain investigator Zach XBT has accused Mayweather of ties to multiple token scams. According to Smith, Mayweather's past is filled with legal disputes and settlements related to dubious crypto ventures. Zach XBT has publicly criticized Mayweather on X, highlighting repeated instances of questionable token promotions. The crypto community erupted with outrage, with users pointing out that the net worths of some celebrities might be nothing more than illusions. Many questioned why someone as wealthy as Mayweather Jr. would continue to engage in fraudulent schemes, and whether he will ever face true accountability. This isn't Zach XBT's first time exposing Mayweather's crypto dealings. In the past, he revealed at least a dozen projects linked to Mayweather that ultimately collapsed. Mayweather later launched a new token called Floyd, promoting it heavily on social media. But after investors had already bought in, he abruptly deleted his posts, raising fresh suspicions about the legitimacy of his ventures. Over the years, Mayweather reportedly made tens of millions from crypto projects including Mayweather's, Ethereum Max, Bad Bunny, Real Floyd NFT, and Moonshot.I. In 2022, Stephen A. Smith reported that the SEC charged Mayweather for failing to disclose payments he received for promoting 3 ICOs, including a $100,000 payout from Centratech. Mayweather had used his Twitter to push followers to invest in Centra's ICO, urging them to buy before tokens sold out. Previously, he had been fined over $1.6 million for illegally endorsing cryptocurrency offerings, revelations that came to light during a search of his Las Vegas home. Smith emphasized that many investors suffered significant losses due to Mayweather's promotion of deceptive ventures. Projects like Centra ICO, Ethereum Coin, Bad Bunny NFTs, Floyd's World, and the Floyd token were flagged as rug pulls, where creators withdrew liquidity without warning, leaving investors with worthless tokens. Mayweather's association with these schemes has caused widespread financial harm, and Smith pointed out that he is just one of several celebrities entangled in these high-profile financial scandals.
Before he fell on his face, to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed.
The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has repeatedly connected Floyd Mayweather to questionable financial activities. According to the regulator, he was among those who failed to disclose payments received for endorsing certain Bitcoin investments. While Mayweather and others didn't formally admit or deny wrongdoing, they settled the cases by paying over $750,000 in fines. These actions mark some of the SEC's first moves against violations tied to initial coin offerings, or ICOs, a relatively new form of cryptocurrency investment. ICOs allow investors to buy tokens issued by a company, essentially betting on its future success. The SEC has made it clear that many of these offerings fall under existing securities laws, which require full disclosure of any payments received for promotion. In Mayweather's case, he was reportedly paid thousands to promote 3 different ICOs, including one from Centra, a Miami-based company accused of fraud in April. Among his promotions was a tweet urging fans to act quickly before Centra's ICO sold out, with Mayweather claiming, "I got mine." Posts on Instagram and Twitter also show him jokingly calling himself Floyd Crypto Mayweather and predicting large payouts from other token launches. Even back in 2017, after his massive payday from the McGregor fight, similar speculation surrounded his finances. Despite a reported $500 million net worth according to Asterisk Sports Illustrated Asterisk, Mayweather continues to flaunt his $50 million Gulfstream G650. Recently, he visited the picturesque island of Roatan in the Bay Islands, where he showcased one of his private jets. A Facebook post by Tolosa captured Mayweather enjoying the island's natural beauty, vibrant culture, and cuisine. During the visit, he received a special gift from the Minister of Tourism, Yadira Gomez-Bird, a book chronicling Rotan's history. Although rumors of financial trouble have followed him for years, Mayweather consistently quashes them with his extravagant lifestyle. But do these whispers of bankruptcy hold any truth? After days of silence, Mayweather finally addressed the controversy, shutting down claims of debt, financial crimes, and tax issues through a series of tweets. He later went live on Instagram, flaunting his wealth, showcasing his luxury watches, and directly confronting the speculation with his fans.
So if certain people want to wear, true religions, certain people want to wear Jordans, I don't knock that. We all got to start from somewhere. I buy my kids Jordans all the time. You know what I'm saying? And at one particular time, I was wearing True Religion jeans, and I still don't knock True Religion jeans. You know why? Because that's a multi-billion-dollar company. You have to start from somewhere. So, I'm not here to knock nobody. We all live our life the way we want to live our life. Now, see.
No official report has ever confirmed that Mayweather truly owns the properties he often showcases. It appears more likely that he acted as a brand ambassador, presenting himself as the owner to attract buyers and renters while developers prepared the sales. Still, the boxer, famous for his extravagant displays of wealth, took to social media on Monday to defend himself, insisting that his empire is solid and claiming the IRS is simply after its share. In a bold move, he even posted a fake tax receipt online, seemingly to mislead the public. His nickname, Money, perfectly reflects not only his dominance inside the ring but also his exceptional ability to generate vast wealth from fights and business ventures. Floyd Mayweather has publicly stated on social media that he paid a staggering 8-figure sum in taxes just last year. Recognized as one of the richest athletes in history, his dazzling performances have earned him enormous purses, earning him the well-known moniker. Although retired from professional boxing, Mayweather continues to stay in the spotlight through exhibition matches while managing an extensive portfolio of businesses and properties. In December, reports suggested he had reached an agreement for a 2024 exhibition bout against Manny Pacquiao, likely in Japan. As the two prepare to reignite their legendary rivalry later this year, Mayweather hasn't shied away from flaunting his earnings online. On Instagram, he posted a photo of his tax check with a typically audacious caption. "Just before I dropped that light million and change for that little Super Bowl stuff, I had to pay the IRS, aka Uncle Sam, $18 million. He added, "This is what I owed in taxes while I'm retired. So, just imagine what I was paying when I was active." Even back in 2017, facing accusations of presenting fake documents, Mayweather confidently addressed reporters, saying he had already handled his taxes. "I ain't worried about that. I just showed you all a $100 million check I didn't even cash right there on stage," he said, referring to his Pacquiao fight earnings.
Because I'm in a different tax bracket. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I dress different, I do things different, because I'm in a different tax bracket. I'm around different type of money.
No one is panicking just yet. Mayweather's tax attorney hasn't immediately responded to requests for comment, and it's unclear if the IRS attempted to withhold any portion of his McGregor fight earnings. The agency doesn't disclose details about individual cases. Nevada boxing regulators also didn't provide immediate comment. According to Stephen A. Smith, Mayweather filed a petition with the U.S. tax court in D.C. on April 13th, requesting that his case be heard in Las Vegas. This move follows a failed negotiation with an IRS officer over how to settle the tax debt, explained attorney Leighton Kohler of Dickinson Wright's Las Vegas office, who is not involved in the case. The appeals process could give Mayweather time to collect his millions from the August fight, funds he'll likely use to pay the IRS. Kyler, a former senior revenue agent, noted that tax judges only travel to Las Vegas once or twice a year, meaning cases can take 6 months to a year before a hearing. The 2015 lien is just one of many IRS claims filed against Mayweather over the past decade. By contrast, many of his former opponents, including Conor McGregor, have remained in good standing with tax authorities in their home countries, and in the US, Mayweather's career is often split into two eras: the Pretty Boy era and the Money Mayweather era. Each era is distinct in style, earnings, and reputation. Pretty Boy Floyd was known for dominance, ferocity, and knockout power. Money Mayweather emphasized boxing IQ, technical mastery, and near-impenetrable defense. Pretty Boy earned decent purses under top rank and maintained a clean tax record, while Money Mayweather amassed hundreds of millions but became embroiled in financial controversies, including falsifying documents and dodging payments. Pinpointing exactly when the Money Mayweather persona took over is tricky, even for Floyd himself. While his legendary five-division boxing career built his reputation, it wasn't just ring success that launched the Money Mayweather era. On March 30th, 2008, during a brief retirement after defeating Ricky Hatton, Mayweather stunned fans by entering the WWE ring to face 7-foot Paul White, better known as Big Show. At WWE's No Way Out pay-per-view before WrestleMania 24, Mayweather confronted the wrestling giant, landing a punch that broke Big Show's nose and ultimately winning the match, keeping his undefeated persona intact. Reports say he earned $20 million for the bout. 17 years later, Triple H, real name Paul Michael Levesque, revealed on the Flagrant podcast that he had trained Mayweather for the match, and shared a revelation about the origin of the Money Mayweather persona. He was a huge fan growing up. That's where the Money Mayweather thing came from, Triple H explained. He said, "Pretty Boy Floyd could only take me so far. You could argue I was the greatest boxer. But the real question is, what's the greatest box office? How do you sell that? I needed to build a character and an avenue to market it." Inspired by WWE, Mayweather developed the Money Mayweather persona and marketed it through his 24/7 HBO series, turning himself into a brand. Unlike the earlier Pretty Boy Floyd, who focused more on in-ring skill, Money Mayweather embraced showmanship, controversy, and wealth, transforming himself into a cultural icon and larger-than-life entertainer.
All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down.
Did you know Triple H wasn't the only one sharing stories about that unforgettable WrestleMania 24 segment? According to TalkSport, WWE legend Paul White, better known as Big Show, revealed that he actually told Mayweather to go for it and break his nose during the iconic 2008 showdown. White recalled, "I told Floyd, hey, I'm half nuts, so if I get my hands on you, the adrenaline's real." And sure enough, when the segment aired at No Way Out, Mayweather's punch left White with a busted nose, cementing one of wrestling's most legendary crossovers. On a different note, rapper 50 Cent has long boasted about his close friendship with Mayweather, though, like many relationships, this hasn't been without tension. Despite Mayweather retiring undefeated in 2017, they've shared positive moments, including 50 Cent's support during Mayweather's 2012 prison sentence. Today, however, a financial dispute reportedly keeps them apart, a rumored $2 million debt that continues to fuel friction between the two. Still, 50 Cent recently defended Mayweather, addressing the rumors and false claims about the boxer's alleged financial troubles. He emphasized that, unlike many around Mayweather, he has never relied on the boxer's wealth, which he believes gives him a unique moral perspective. "We're drifting apart because I don't need him," he explained, noting that Mayweather had grown accustomed to others depending on him. In a separate interview with Jimmy Fallon, Mayweather boasted about his alleged real estate holdings, claiming, "I don't know the exact figure, but I currently have over 100 buildings or more." I think 99% of them are in New York City. 50 Cent, however, mocked this claim, suggesting it might not be entirely accurate. What's clear is that when multiple voices echo concerns about Mayweather's finances, it raises eyebrows. Whether the boxer is truly bankrupt or dangerously close, it's a question that continues to spark debate. That's a wrap for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates, and we'll catch you in the next one.